Hey everyone, welcome back, or if you're new here, hello, I'm Al. I go by Dapper Chef on Poshmark and eBay. I'm a full-time foodie, part-time reseller. So I went to Salvation Army today. Let's get started. First piece, $6.99. This I got more based on style. It's this wool blend sweater dress, kind of like artsy, lichen look. A little multicolored, kind of mild colorway. The brand is Fuga, F-U-G-A. Fuga. Let's see. Made in Japan. 59% wool, 40% cotton. So size F, which I don't know what that means. Probably large or small. Probably a small. But, very oversized, artsy, yada yada yada. Next up, $6.99. This I got for two things. A, the style, material felt good. Print, just this nice kind of like cream color with this porcelain floral detailing. It felt like wool. So unfortunately the brand tag was cut off, but I noticed that little orange writing right here, and then flipped it under and saw it's 100% merino wool. And then down here, I knew what it was right away after I saw this because I've sold this brand a couple times. It's Tory Burch. So the RN number for them is 111395. So not too bad for that style. $4.99. Just a pair of men's Vuori core shorts, size small. You'll know it's Vuori for a couple things. The V here, the V on the buttons, and the rope string cord. But we know now, I think Walmart brand George makes their own version of it with almost the same exact colors as well as Costco. So bam, Vuori men's. The next guy, $6.99. This is a super quick sell for me all the time. I've never sold the women's. I've only sold the men's version of this, so we shall see how the women's do. And I believe this is a newer label for them. So it is Faraday, size medium, and it's the Legend shirt. I think the newer tag for Faraday says this. The old one will just say Faraday brand. So, interesting for that. Next guy, this I got because of style, and then I looked it up. Comps were really good for it. So $12.99. I got this first because it's a long, kind of tiered, ruffle, blue, maxi length gown, or dress, whatever you want to say. And it looks like it is adjustable, and then the sleeves are detachable. So the brand is Kalita. And what made me grab it was because it felt like silk, and then I started looking into it. And it's medium large, handmade with care in Bali, and 100% silk. So I'm not 100% sure where this is sold at, but it felt like good quality. And I know it's not missing a slip from what I noticed on dresses. Sorry, inside out, but what I noticed on dresses, or tops too, if the material tag is inside the main part of the dress, or the top, that's usually a telltale sign that it was not supposed to have a slip. But that's not 100% true, because sometimes the slip will have it also, but usually it's like 9 times out of 10 that's not the case. But let me know if you guys have heard of that brand. This piece, $6.99. This I knew what it was because I've sold this before. I'm going to call this like creamsicle, sunrise, ombre, a little stretchy, athletic-y mini dress. And if you know this logo, you'll know it's Free People Movement, size small. Next guy, this I got more based on style. I know the brand is not as popular, but it's my first time finding the brand. Judith March. got this for a couple things. It's very like Y2K for me. And it's like that crochet boho print, one shoulder, bell sleeve. So Judith March. I want to say it's like a small. Yeah, size small, made in USA, 100% polyester. Next guy, 99 cents. Just a Dagny Dover neoprene pouch. If I do want to sell this, maybe like $10, but I'm going to keep it. $8.99. This got more based on style and the print. It's just like kind of gemstone, rainbow, geometric print, kind of fit and flare or swing dress with the cutouts on the bottom. I don't think it's anything special material-wise. Yeah, no, 100% viscose. But the brand is Bitkai Rand, which is kind of a designer, like a kind of, I wouldn't say like high end. He's kind of like a mid-tier, unassuming designer. They're like based in Copenhagen. I think the last one of that brand I've sold, I maybe got like $30-40. So, you know, but that was just a t-shirt. So maybe the dresses might be otherwise. I didn't really look up comps. This I got based on print. It was with a couple other pieces you're about to see. So this kind of gave me very like anthro or like print fresh vibes. Little daisies or peonies, whatever kind of flowers they are. Little flare sleeve. It's a popover tunic. 100% cotton. The brand is Rungoli, which made me think of that one brand, Branjara, which is like an anthro brand. So that was on that rack with this piece. This I knew what it was because I've sold this before, but it's very unassuming. The sheer, 100% silk, kind of paisley top, very like pirate core or hands made. And I don't think they priced it up because they didn't realize the brand. It's kind of hard to read the brand label if you don't know it. But it's Johnny Was, and it's the JW Los Angeles line, size small. Next guy, $3.99. This I got for a couple things. It's that very trendy zip style with the rib. And I know this is a good designer, but I've not had any luck selling him in a while, but I've only found 2 pieces, but maybe this piece might carry it. So it's a small medium. The brand is Joel Brown. Bing. $3.99. This I gotta do a little more comps on, but I might keep it if comps say otherwise. Nice little Sherpa or Teddy hat by Adidas. And I think this is the newer Adidas logo, like the Adidas Originals, which I forget there's a way to tell the difference. $3.99. This I got for a couple things. It's a base layer, and this brand is just sells super fast for me. I saw this logo. Keep a lookout for this logo. It just says IB, and it's Icebreaker Merino. Sometimes it'll say Icebreaker Merinos, or sometimes it'll just say Icebreaker. Women's small. And it is 83% wool, pure merino wool. So these I always get regardless of condition if they're for a good price. So if you ever find pieces by them and it has like 150 or whatever, always put that the wool number. Some people search out that exact number as far as like the warmth, I think it's called. Next guy, $3.99. I knew what these were because of the little gold bucket, kind of signature for their color. Just a pair of navy trousers, kind of almost like a flare-leg trouser. These are going to get sent out. But it's St. John Sport, size 8. And let's see, do they have the little material or the... No, I don't think it has in this one. But some of the St. John pieces, if you look it up, there's that little tag on the inside that gives you like the material, and then underneath will tell you when it's from. But, you know, good quality. Has a Riri zipper pull, which that means it's a little higher end than just the YKK. Next guy, $6.99. I just sold a pair of these this morning. The brand is Bevy Flog, or Flog by Bevy Flog. Size 25. So, yeah, hopefully list them right away. They'll sell. $1.99. This the Aviator Nation hat. I know Aviator Nation's not as popular, but for me, I'll still keep it. Next guy, nice brown mocha color. This was $10.99, but one and a half off colors. I got this because I know this brand. It's been in my popping up on my Instagram. But I would never want to spend the real money on their stuff. The brand is 7 Earth Studios, and their S's are 7s instead of the T's. So 100% organic cotton. They really won't. I don't think they'll have an actual logo, but looking at this, you'd probably think it's some cheap, like generic, like Sheen or something because of this. But what made me want to look it up was it actually felt nice, well made. Then $2.97. This I got just to see to test the water on it. But this kind of quirky little folk art style planter, pencil cup, doodad. And it's anthropology. It's bird can fox for anthropology. I really didn't do any comps on it. I figure for that price, can't go wrong. Then last two things. $12.99, but these were a half off color. These nice barrel leg jeans, size 28. They're the Regina, 100% cotton, and they're ammo, which I don't know how to list ammo under, because when I try to look it up comps, you know, you'll get ammunition. I forgot where they're sold at, or if they're sold on their own. Last item, just a pair of square toe Chelsea boots. The brand is Vagabond. Let's see, they're kind of hard to read. Size 38, which for them is a US 8. Leather upper, leather textile, and a man-made outsole. But, you know, they're in great shape. Just a few little scuffs, but that kind of gives it more just more character. But this brand I don't really sit on for long, so I know we're kind of going out of boot season, but these are kind of like an all year round style, and they're kind of a trendier style with that toe and with the kind of dark mountain biker aesthetic. That is everything I picked up today. Let me know what you guys think. What was your favorite piece? Mine was probably the Aviator Nation hat, just because it's one of those things you don't find as much anymore. What was your favorite piece? Is there something you would not have picked up? And how was your sales? Mine have been okay. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Bye.